Matt Strom gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many. Pitcher, he's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So stepping in, Kelly Saito. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Lively is sort of a curious case. Throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, man.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out, and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
And the runner's breaking for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 2-1 home. This is popped up. Defoe is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll move to the 3rd. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. This one's down to third. Sight with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, Kelly Saito. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Semien over at second. Peralta at first, 2 out in the inning. Swinging a ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. So striding in, Kelly Saito.
Number 4, Kelly Saito.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-2 pulled high in the air out to left field. Semien has a play. 1 out. Stepping up now, Kelly Saito. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Philadelphia led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ben Lively earns his 5th win. From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to Sean Newcomb gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and that's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad. I think what he needs to do, if he can string the games in a row, that ERA.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. In now, Kelly Saito, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Saito.
From the belt, the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to.
Up next from Miami, Sergio Navarro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down.
Digging in, Kelly Saito. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Suzuki, the runner at first with 2 gone. One and two.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Streeter on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Striding into the box, Kelly Saito, and their runners at the corners now. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Hit to first. Played on the backhand. While the throw pulls him off the bag. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sean Newcomb, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. Now a bunt attempt here.
Right here.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Here's Ender Inciarte. Career numbers against Justin Nicolino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded to first. Rivera is right there, and he'll step on the bag himself.
Now batting, right fielder, Newton Rodriguez.
Porch to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Kelly Saito.
Third baseman, Kelly Saito.
Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
David Peralta will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
David Peralta.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-0. He pulls this one into right. Streeter is there, one away. Throw into third. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Atlanta Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Sean Newcomb wins it. Now from the Peach, Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio, 2-1, that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Kelly Saito started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Navarro ranging into shallow right. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Coming to the plate now, Kelly Saito. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Up top, it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Grounded to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Julio Teheran. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves strand 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Conley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Digging in and looking for more, Kelly Saito, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 to him now.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder, David Peralta.
Hit hard back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Roll. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Rodriguez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll look ahead to ending. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Atlanta jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Julio Teheran earned his 9th win of the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Adam Conley pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Kelvin Herrera hammers down the save, his 21st of the year. Now from SunTrust Park, we're just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Derek Lewis gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub-1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strike ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways.
The pitcher, Matt Wisler, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now, attempt here. There's one. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Ready now, Kelly Saito. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish. That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
The numbers on the year, 272, a dozen home runs, and 38 runs batted in. He's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
This is skied into short left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Stepping in for the Braves, Rob Brantley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than...
Striding in once again, Kelly Saito. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Ready for another chance? Kelly Saito. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. The 1-0. Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the show Saturday. Ready for another shot now. Kelly Saito.
Kelly Saito.
Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. The Marlins posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Matt Wisler gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Derek Lewis pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Kyle Bearclaw records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 30th. MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Miami Marlins. Matt Strom, a native of North Dakota, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job Keep traffic off the bases. Keep the walks down. To limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this...
Coming to the plate now, Kelly Saito. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Saito.
A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Set, here it comes. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Saito leads off second with nobody out. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. One and two now to the Braves pitcher. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Leading off the inning, Brian Anderson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the...
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Douglas Streeter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. One's down to third. Saito. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Kelly Saito.
Number 4, Kelly Saito.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounce to first. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
The right fielder, number 9, David Peralta.
This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, Met, credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
Digging in once again, Kelly Saito. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Saito.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. The 1-0. Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Rarely do you see a rookie have the kind of game he's having here. That's his third hit of the game, and I'd say he definitely looks the part out there. Gotta love a young guy that can make an impact like this.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play. The next to bat for Atlanta, Kelly Saito. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. And this is taken outside for ball one. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And the pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. 2 out, nobody on. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
8-5 today. The Atlanta Braves capitalize.